Welcome back everyone, it's it's the Action Figure Freak once again, and today I've got you another Marvel Legends action figure review with the Bonebreaker Baf. I don't know, it's been a while since I've opened the last Baf figure, and like the Bonebreaker was pretty cheap to get, I gotta say. Like most of the figures of the line have been like half the price, and yeah, since I've got them completed, let's build this thing together and talk about it. But for a second, before I start building it, just wanted to say the figures of this line haven't been the best. So like for me, the best ones have been Sabretooth, Vulcan, and what was the other one? Shit, Havoc. The other ones I didn't know that good. Like Morph, yeah, know him. And what was it else? Siren, okay, like she's almost the same as Banshee. But yeah, also Bonebreaker I didn't knew. And at first I thought, like, if I don't build him fully, that's something you should consider. See all these Baf pieces, like a motor, you could use that for dioramas pretty good. Or like this piece here, some reactor or anything like that. Just friggin' barrels. Holy, isn't that cool? And like here also, I mean, that's almost useless for most of the stuff, but all the other pieces are pretty cool. You get these two on the Sabretooth when I remembered right, and I think these have been with Havoc. So, and also like tank racks. So like put this like that, damage it a little bit more, give it a good paint. That would be awesome. And another thing that I realized before building it is thought like these could actually roll. Like I was pretty sure. Yeah, but let me just don't talk too much. Let's get this thing built. And here he is, finally fully assembled, giving you a quick 360 as always. And I gotta say, let me talk to you. Hasbro did actually cook with this one. Don't mind me saying words like this, okay? I'm sorry. But yeah, this one is pretty big, way bigger than I thought. And yeah, he's actually pretty good. Like Hasbro did really a pretty good job with him. Let's just talk about him part for part, starting off as always with the articulation. So to the articulation, there's not much to say. I mean, it's just an upper body mostly. So we got a vertical hinge on the head here, which I like pretty good. We got normal ab crunch here on his chest, works also pretty nice. We got ball jointed shoulders, also pretty good. Double jointed pinned elbows. I don't know why this inconsistency happened again. Like, I think almost every figure of the series had pinless joints. But yeah, the Baf got pinned elbows. Yeah, whatever. That's also awesome as hell. Sad that I think that's awesome, but yeah. Hasbro made me cheer for everything. We got horizontal hinges on both of the pointy fingers, on the trigger fingers, whatever you want to call these. We got two horizontal hinged fists, which is also really nice. And yeah, that's mostly all for the articulation. We have just two more things. He can kind of rotate here just a bit, like pretty hard to move him around. And right under there, this can kind of move, but you see, not that much. Is there anything else? Yeah, actually the cannon in the front of here could actually hold with a peg hole in here, some blast effect pieces. We'll try that out later. And yeah, it can actually rotate, which is a pretty neat feature. As I said prior, I was pretty sure that these could actually rotate. Thought actually this thing could drive. But yeah, we got just one more piece of articulation, and it's actually that part here. There's a little door that can flip open and closed. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's useless. There's nothing you could use this for, except for the thing I use it for. The interchangeable hands are perfectly working for in the back of here, which I think is really nice. But yeah, as you see, there isn't much more articulation on this. But from the part we see right here, it's really awesome. Okay, I might missed one more point, but that goes more into the part of details on this figure, and it's his sunglasses. I thought, like, why can I pull his sunglasses up and down so easily? That's why he got peg holes on his head here above his ears, so you can actually detach it. It's not glued or anything, and you can just simply stick it right back into the peg holes, move his sunglasses up and down. That's awesome. And I mean, we know Hasbro, like, almost always paints the eyes under the glasses, so it's really nice that we can have them visible. Only thing that I think they would have needed on here is a second facial expression, a second head. Since this one is in an open mouth, I think the face scan looks really awesome. Like, I mean, just look at these details. Also, let's put these sunglasses up, the eyes, the smile and everything. It's really, really good. It's a pretty good in-action hat scan. I think that's a really, really good hat scan, but like, yeah, it's open-mouthed. Like, closed mouth would have been awesome. Some other details on here are these machetes, or whatever you want to call these, on his wrists. These are loose, as you see, which is pretty okay. If we think about, he got horizontal hinged hands, it's needed. We get down here on his waist a lot of technical parts. Not that many colors are used, but that's not too bad. If you want, you always can paint these, but like stuff like that. Here's some vents and stuff, different kind of metal plates, some battle damage and stuff, and also this kind of control panel. It's also really, really nice. Also the wheels, I think they've done this really, really good. Looks pretty fascinating. And also, like, this feature here on the back, like, take or punish a figure, make it open, throw a grenade in. I don't know, pretty much playability. It's pretty nice. Another detail on here. At first, I thought these barrels go on here, since here is some pack holes, or pegs. No. So these here, the barrels are detachable pretty easy. They will fall off pretty often, I think, which isn't too bad. Like, I'm pretty happy that we can actually detach them. But yeah, the cool part is we got like these pegs on here, so actually figures could stand on his mini tank here, which is pretty cool. Also, nice feature is that we've got a big ass gun. This is also what it looks like. Not a reuse. I've never seen that kind of gun on Marvel Legends figures so far. So that's also pretty nice. Let's put it in his hand like this. So yeah, that's mostly all of it. So there's not much more to say. One more thing to keep in mind is here with his back. We got here that one little leather strap that's hanging down. I think Hasbro intended that it goes under his waist between these two, between these joint parts here. But it won't fit. It definitely won't fit. So I think that's stupid. It's hanging over or hanging inside of there. On the front, if we move the ab crunch up, you see it will hang loose. But yeah, mostly nitpicking, not too bad. The collar here is also pretty loose. I might glue that one. And one thing you gotta keep in mind is his chest. Like, look at his chest, these sharp edges, and then look at the joint gap here on his ball joints. So these have a lot of room to move. If you just put them up, you see they will get between the rim here of his chest. So always try to keep it down or just trim the edge on the joint right here. That just could look a little bad, but yeah, that's on you. All in all, this figure here gets a rating from 1 to 10. Well, what do we give him? I would say a 6 out of 10. Like, that's a really cool figure, a really fun figure. Like, also here we get a peg hole on the gun. Let me just try these two. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. You see down here and here. So there's a lot of really cool and fun details. Like, there's a lot of parts that are maybe undiscovered by me. But yeah, how do I put this? How do I put this? It's a really cool figure. And I know they can't release it as a normal action figure release. Like, it's way too big. They have to put it in a bigger box or anything, make it a special figure. For that, it's not popular enough, I think. But why making it a Baf figure then? Like, I mean, they probably just thought everyone who doesn't need the Baf just could use these pieces for dioramas. Probably hope so. But yeah, for me, this figure is a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's a really cool figure, but we get the pinned elbows. We get no interchangeable head, even though we get a lot of stuff with this one, but we don't get an interchangeable head. We don't have blast effect pieces for the two guns. I mean, I understand it, but all in all, even though that's the part where it gets personal, I don't know Bonebreaker. That's the thing. I don't know Bonebreaker. I don't really benefit that much from getting that Baf figure. But since that line have been really cheap, I just thought I should get him. But yeah, since it's a pretty random character, oh nah, he gets a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I mean, like, as I said, the line was really cheap. You get a lot of stuff, and you could use that if you don't need the Bonebreaker for diorama. So 7 out of 10. Let's just don't talk about it anymore. But if you enjoyed this review, then I would be really happy if you could just like and subscribe. That would be really cool. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hope you have an awesome day. Since that's pretty much all for today, it's finally time to say, action out.